name is Colin, and I just crossed over into my 40s. The demands of my life is what it is. I gotta work, I have to support, shape, and mold my children. I have husband obligations too. Sound familiar? After all that, I still desire to build something of my own. To build something takes time, our greatest asset. I want to reclaim the creative flame I once had and reach higher in business. To do this starts from within. If I'm better to myself, I can be better to others. Because I believe the ultimate form of medicine is personal investment. I'm not even sure if this is open right now. I got my work clothes on. Public hours. Open at 3 p.m. All right. Well, welcome to the page. Thank you for stopping through. Starting this week off with trying to get into some park boards because I know they got bulletins in there where they talk about things that are going on. This is important. Plane. This is important because outside of events, maybe small businesses posts things on their bulletin. This month is the month to take some shots. Now, I've been slacking on that. I did well in the start of the month, tapered off big time. Still breathing, so therefore I can continue to do it. If you are in between 35 and 55, job, lot of kids, and outside of your job, and you are one of those guys or gals that you just want something for yourself outside of your job, in terms of business motivation or entrepreneurial ambitions, you come to the right page. I live in that realm too. So here I am, another year in business. I just haven't been the best, man. I just haven't been the best. And part of it is comfort, that I have a job, that this isn't my only means of income. And I do have a side hustle in the CDL department, do party bus. I do earn income as a musician. So there's like pieces of me that I get to draw from. But there's a reason why I started this business many years ago. And I felt good in certain pockets of this journey, of the entrepreneurial life, where it's just like, man, I feel like I can do this. But one thing that I do know, anything in the art world is difficult. As a musician, a book writer, person who does video, it's difficult. And then I just generally speaking, to like survive off of that alone. And then in today's climate, the boost of AI, where like, how do you differentiate yourself, in this saturated market, So in the meantime, in between time, that's how my YouTube page exists. This is the one thing can't nobody take away from me, and it could grow. I am well over 200 plus videos. And then I don't know about you, but then my algorithm will then show me other pages that drop 10 videos, and they're booming. Does it all the time. So it's always telling me or giving me this idea that I always have to recalibrate to get something like that. And it's a trap. I know it is a trap. Now, sure, do we want validation? Do we want to pour into the community or give back to the community? I sure do. Is my content enough? Well, it's enough for you guys, whoever clicks on. And that is something in itself. Please hear me when I say I am very grateful for those who click. So this week is about basically what you saw me do. I want to accumulate more leads to shoot my shot to get into the digital marketing realm for small businesses. Here's something else worth noting. I don't know everything about business, but I'm responsible to move with what I do know. So I am going to send these emails off right now. Because I drive for Metro Transit, I am privy to being able to drive past establishments in multiple segments of the city. I'm able to jot them down to see about them later. And that's what I did. So there's no harm in shooting your shot. Oh my gosh, look at these two say correction. Even though a lot of the email was the same for all of the inquiries reaching out to, all of them wasn't a restaurant. Oh my God, Rusty. I sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails. Do I feel better? Of course I do. This is my website, and I need to do some work to it. I don't look like this. This is an old photo. Look at this. Look at all this gray. I ain't got no hair. I ain't got no gray in this. and I got hair. Listen, man, in today's climate of social media, there's a lot of misrepresentation going on. Like, you don't look like that, and I don't want to be a part of that community. I need to fix that. And you're probably like, bro, look like you ain't fixed that since day one. Shh, I know, but it ain't too late. I can fix it, jeez. Happy Tuesday. I made some progress. That bus is nice, huh? Street, grass, mountains, clouds. Got the reflector on the window, stop playing. I only have 2 environments to create. Towards the end of last week's video, I said that I don't have a lot of time left and I'm trash at the world of animation. That's true, I am trash. And I have about 10 days to finish. Can I do it? We'll find out. Also, if you didn't see it, I'll put it here. I got off the bus last week during this big break because somebody wanted to talk. Have no problem with talking, but I use this time to get ahead. Does that sound familiar to anybody? You know, I'm sure we all got jobs where people want to talk during your lunch break or while you're on the phone, or a smoke break if that's what you're into, or while you're doing something, they want to talk. And I don't know how you guys go about doing that, but I don't have a desk job either. But if I did have a desk job, I would leave the area if I was into doing something else to make sure that interference didn't happen. Yes, I am aware that there is a chicken nugget in here. Trying to do some micro learning on here with my animation. Me and my daughter walked for 63 minutes. My son didn't come because his knee hurts. And I'm not cruel like that. Walk on it anyway, boy. I don't know if I mentioned, I did go to the gym today. I'm gonna finish this. I'm struggling, bro. My plan was to piece my duck together, to make an oval and do basically a cycle with wings. Obviously you don't see nothing yet, but the goal is to do a cycle with wings, just with the body. You know, ducks do this. So the best way to tell that is through the wings, where you can see the wing go one way, go the other. That's what I'm trying to do first. I'm gonna try to make the body move before I attach legs to it. Is that the smartest way to go? I don't know. Happy Wednesday. This is my wop, wop, wop window of progress. But we are going to the gym first before I do any of that kind of stuff, because my wife is going to prove me wrong. You'll see why. You gotta just go for it. Not the prettiest looking ducks, but progress is being made.
Hello everyone, I'm actually a good shuffler, and this is my shuffle with the amount of cards that is big enough for my hand. See, that was a good shuffle. And now here's my shuffle with the whole deck. Here you go. Boom! I just want to let you know this now. I play to win. So.
As you should. Green. My daughter said that she played to win. Did you win, Eden? Can you speak up, sweetie?
No!
Oh, you didn't win? Good morning, happy Friday. I'm on my first 35-minute break, and I just thought about this. The reason why I've been able to do 3 consecutive years, and I'm inside my 4th year of doing this, is because I get to utilize breaks at work. I think we all have breaks at work. I guess we all get to decide what we do with our breaks. You know what I mean? This is a little adapter for my SD card. And an iPad on a free software, and I start compiling whatever happened in the week to create a rough timeline. Now, let's put things into perspective, because it's not always like this. I have two 35-minute breaks where I can do things. This is how I get ahead of it. So, I'm done. Let's get cracking. Drop them kids off. We're gonna go ride for date night. See how this works. Did you? I wonder what this bouncing feature is, because this bike is shaking. So I'm just curious on what this will look like. We rode for 4 miles and we stopped here to grab dinner. I already placed a card to click on last week's video earlier in this video. My ending video selection will be the same video as well. It gives a better understanding how I became a FaceTime dad. But my firstborn is going to prom and she spent time to chat with me before her big night. Yo, this concludes the week. I am at a prom. I have roughly 5 or 6 more days to get this animation done before the deadline at the end of the month. With that being said, week 17 is over. Super dope.